Dearly beloved, our PlayStation 2 has died. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy Brandon here. Okay, so a little bit of a big update now that's definitely gonna impact this channel. Our PlayStation 2, which we've been playing since, what was the first episode we played? Homies on a Friday Night 4, where we played SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, was where we started playing this in the show. It died today. So, I went to play the Godfather video game, which I got at Retro Underground, our sponsor. And the game didn't work. At first I thought, oh, the game's messed up. So, I went to go clean the disc, as you would. I mean, sometimes it doesn't really work, but it helps sometimes, I guess. I mean, they have scratch repair in the world. But I went to play the game again, and it didn't work. So I thought, you can't be serious. This game's that badly scratched up. So I went to try another game, Gran Turismo 3, which I know works good. That game didn't work too, and it really made me wonder, are you serious? Is this thing dead? And then I went to go try Grand Theft Auto Vice City, which I also got at Retro Underground. I didn't get Gran Turismo 3 from Retro Underground. I got that from, well, as a gift from my late aunt. That game didn't work, and I was thinking, oh, this can't be burned out. So I went to get a Q-tip to clean the laser inside of the disc tray. Don't put any cleaning solution on the Q-tip when you're cleaning the laser. Just use a dry Q-tip and it'll just brush the dust away. I even tried blowing into the game or in the system, my bad, to get any dust out. And it still didn't work. This has happened before with a PlayStation 2 Slim. It just stopped working. This happened with my original fat PlayStation, the original one, the big one, that had the fan in the back. I had one of those, and that happened to it too. It just, the CD drive burned out. So, unfortunately, again, I'm gonna have to put my Let's Plays on hold. I'm gonna have to continue the hiatus with the Simpsons game. I'm once again gonna have to put the Gran Turismo 3 Nostalgia Challenge on hold. Luckily, I have a, 6th episode I need to upload yet, so you'll get another episode. But one more, and then I'm gonna have to put it on hold. I'm still waiting for that other PS2 out at my other location in the South End. So, in the meantime, I'll try to think of something that we could do to fill the void of, well, this thing. I'm actually going to see if I can maybe get it looked at or replaced or something. My guys at the Retro Underground, if you could help me out, that would be greatly appreciated. It's a PlayStation 2 Slimline Silver. The CD drive is kind of burned out, and I'm hoping to get it replaced. So, if you guys could help me out, that'd be fantastic. Really, in general, I guess I'm just looking for any PlayStation 2. It doesn't have to be like this one. It could be a black slimline. It could be the original. The original would be awesome, actually. Because Gran Turismo 4, which is a game I've been wanting to play on the channel, will not work on a slimline for some reason. In fact, most copies of GT4 are notorious for that. So, this means no more Ready to Rumble with great graphics for Homies on a Friday Night. We're gonna have to go back to the Nintendo 64 port. I mean, not that I have anything against the N64 port. We have plenty of memories with that version of the game. In fact, there is a sort of charm about it, though. Like, it's fun to play, but the CPU is a lot harder than on the PlayStation 2 version. Yes, this is true. I've actually beaten hard mode Ready to Rumble on PlayStation 2, and I get my arse kicked in the first fight in hard mode on N64. But in the meantime, we'll have to play other consoles. I mean, we have a Super Nintendo and a Sega Genesis. We've only played the Genesis once, though, in the channel. Played the Super Nintendo plenty of times. N64 plenty of times. We have a GameCube. that we could play. I could get the kids into playing Luigi's Mansion, Crazy Taxi, maybe Simpsons Road Rage. Well, I don't know about Crazy Taxi because of the soundtrack being actual songs by The Offspring and Bad Religion. And I think they're under Sony, Sony Music Entertainment America, which is infamous with this phone. I'm gonna talk through the phone. But they're infamous for basically taking down and blocking videos in the United States. Sony Music Anywhere, Sony Music Japan, Sony Music America, they will block a video in America with their copyrighted music. Like one time I did a video with Boston's Foreplay, Long Time in the background, very faded and you couldn't hear it. They friggin' blocked it in the United States. Even I couldn't view it from my own channel. And it was my damn video. I mean, sure, it was their song, but come on. I should at least be allowed to see it. Screw you, Sony, bitch. But unfortunately, I rely on their game consoles for this channel. Why do you gotta be such a bitch, Sony? So, in conclusion, I'm gonna have to put the Gran Turismo Nostalgia Challenge on hold again. Sorry about that. I'm looking to get this one in particular replaced. If I can't soon, I will bring my PlayStation I ordered from eBay here. I'm just looking to get the system itself replaced. The cords are still good. It's the console itself. And I've tried 3 games, and pretty much 3's the magic number, and if it doesn't work after that, she's doomed. Last time we tried to use it, David was trying to bring it over and play music off of it yesterday for Memorial Day on Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I don't know if he dropped it or something on accident, but, I mean, I'm not blaming him for this or anything. I mean, the console's, what, 10 years old? It was bound to die soon. I mean, shockingly, the Super Nintendo, the Genesis being the oldest console we have in this house right now, 1989, well, that's the second version, which came out in like 93, 92? I don't know, made it easier to hook up the Sega CD and 32X. I had a Sega CD, but no games for it, so I just said screw it, and I traded it in. I think that's how I got my NES. Which we did play once on the channel. But overall, RIP to our PlayStation 2. I'm hoping to get a new one soon. Replace this one in particular. They helped me out before, actually, Retro Underground, with a broken system. Once I had my old Game Boy Advance, which I had since I was like 8 years old. After 10 years, the screen just got screwed up and broke. So I traded it in for a new one. And it was all good, so I'd like to thank them for that. And I'm wondering if they'd help me out here again with this. Because until I can get this taken care of, Gran Turismo 3 and Ready to Rumble on this for Homies on a Friday Night is no more. So, that said, RIP, bitch. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm out.